Welcome to Britus International School, Bahrain. I'm Tulin Al-Mutiri, and today we have our guest, Sheikha Noor Al-Khalifa.
Hi, Tolene.
Hi, Miss.
I'm Noor Al-Khalifa, the Academic Director at Britus Education.
What does an academic director do?
Well, the Academic Director does a lot of things. So we oversee several schools around the region, and we make sure that the teaching and learning is of high quality for all our students.
How do you help schools at getting better at teaching students?
Well, I work very closely with all the principals. I also work very closely with your principal, Mr. Gary. And what we do is we check on the teachers' needs and we provide them with the training, with the resources in order for them to do what they need to do for our students.
Miss, what is an enrichment program?
Well, see, enrichment program is basically, it offers all different extracurricular activities for our students because we strongly believe that learning doesn't just happen in a classroom, it also happens outside of the classroom. So the enrichment program is like, we offer the Tribus Academy with different sports and also in the art fields to all of our students to participate in.
And Miss, why is it important for students?
Well, the enrichment program is very crucial for students because we want to expose them to different opportunities so that they can tackle different skills. We want to make sure that we build their confidence. We want to make sure that they build their leadership skills and all the necessary skills for later on in life.
And what do you do to help students who need extra support?
So in Britus International School, we have implemented the intervention program. We have specific teachers who focus on students who need that extra help and that extra support so that they can progress in their academics.
And what is the hardest situation you have been in with students with diverse needs?
Every child is different. Not all of them are the same. So we actually cater to different cases and we make sure that we meet every single student's individual needs. But in terms of a success story, in the past, I had a student who wasn't doing very well academically, but after giving the right support, they became high achievers and they graduated with honors.
Miss, and if there is one subject you can add to teach in all schools, what would that subject be?
Well, you understand that the world is changing at the moment.
Yeah.
If you asked me this question probably 10 years ago, I would probably say life skills. But I think at this moment with the advancements in technology and artificial intelligence, I think at this moment we need to offer a maker hub where students can actually solve real world problems. And in this Maker Hub class, we provide them with all the necessary tools, machineries, so they can be able to solve the life world problems.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea too. Why though?
Well, this subject would give the students opportunity to dig deep and think clearly and critically think about how to get from one point and then finally to the solution that they need to solve. Critical thinking is the key for the future because we need to teach students how to solve problems. And this course will be able to give them the opportunity to do so.
And what is more important in your opinion, learning things from books or from real life situations?
Well, I strongly believe from both. Because when you're learning from the books, it's basically what you're learning in the classroom. And everything that you're learning in the classroom should be applied in the real world, in real life. So it's connected.
Okay, Miss, and what advice would you give to students who want to do well in social and real life situations and schoolwork?
Well, I think the most important thing is balance. And with balance, students should apply some routines in their life. And most importantly is always stay curious. And always, if you're at school, look at what the school has to offer. For example, I mentioned earlier the enrichment program.
Yeah.
Some students are not aware of it, even though it's communicated, but go ask what activities are there that they can participate in that will help them grow in the real world and in real life.
Okay, and what makes a good teacher?
The teacher's job is the most difficult job.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've read this, but they actually say that teachers think more and multitask a lot more than even a surgeon. So to be a good teacher, to me, is extremely important for them to be caring for their students. And not only that, they have to be dedicated, devoted, and they have to also ensure that all children's needs are met.
What is the main goal of Britus education?
Well, Britus Education's main goal is to ensure that every single student is provided with high quality education and opportunities also outside of the school, so they can tackle or basically find out what their hidden skills are.
Great answer. And do you feel like you have been able to achieve it?
Well, you have to understand that when it comes to education, you're always improving. So even when you feel that you have met your goal, after a couple of years, you're going to be improving on that specific goal. So it's a continuous improvement plan.
Okay, Miss, last question. If you could give one piece of advice to students, what would it be?
I would say is to believe in yourself, believe that you can do anything, and there's no such thing as failure. You always have to keep on trying.
Thank you, Miss, for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
And this was the Britus podcast. Hope you enjoyed it with us. See you next time.